Alright guys, today we're going to be learning how to ride a clutch. This is my CRF 125F Big Wheel Edition. It says one of the best starter clutches you can get. So if you're in the market for a bike with a clutch, but an easy clutch, you should check this out. So anyways, as you might have realized, I'm using the new GoPro Hero 7 Silver. Brand new. Just got it. This can be my camera. It's pretty hot out for an early April day here in Minnesota. And yeah, I'm just enjoying the weather while riding, and I thought I'd teach you guys how to drive a clutch. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to start off. Some videos just teach you how to start off, but I'm also going to teach you how to shift, and I'm going to teach you how to stop. So, let's look at the parts quick. Right here, the clutch, always on the left side. This is, if you've ever ridden a bike before, which I'm sure you have, usually this is the front brake, but actually on a dirt bike, this is the front brake. So, this is the thing you need to pull in. Shifter, this bike is 1 down, 3 up. It's got 4 gears. And then if it's not your bike, if it's someone else's bike, just ask them how the shifting pattern works. You're gonna want to know where your brakes are. This is your back brake, your ideal brake. I need to tighten this a bit, but for now it'll be fine. And then here's your front brake. Ideally, you'd want to use your back brake, but if you need to, you can use both. And if your last resort, and you can use the front brake because you just have to slow down. So you need to know where the brakes are, because starting off a clutch, as you might have seen in other videos, can be pretty hard. But don't let that discourage you, because they're actually pretty easy. But so yeah, I'm gonna get on the bike before I start it. Alright, hopefully this is a good angle. Alright, got your 2 handlebars right here. Clutch, make sure it's in grasp. Front brake, back brake, shifter. You know all the parts. So what basically you're going to be doing is you're going to be pulling in the clutch, and usually you have to start it by pulling a clutch, but this one, if you're in neutral, it'll start right up. So I'm not going to start it yet. So you start up the bike, you're going to shift down to first gear, which is 1 down. Anyways, you're going to be giving it slight throttle. On this one, you hardly even need to give it throttle, but other bikes are a bit more fussy. So you're going to be giving it a bit of throttle, and then you're going to slowly let the bike out. The biggest mistake that beginner riders do is once it's moving, they just pop it out. So you're going to want to slowly let it go. Even when it's moving, just let it go until you have it. So I'm going to do this quick. In first gear. So, alright, now that we're on the bike, you can't just stay in first gear forever. So, you're gonna want to let go of the throttle. Oops, I stalled it because I was showing you guys too slow. You have to kind of do it fast. Of course I'm stalling it on video. It's like my 5th time ever stalling it. Either way, when you shift, you're going to want to let go of the throttle. Here, I'll do it at normal speed. Let go of the throttle, pull in the clutch, and do whatever pattern you need to do. I'm up. Here, you can do that as many times as you need to get to whatever gear you want. Now shifting down is a different story, because when you shift down, you're slow. It's gonna slow your bike down, and it'll do this really weird jerk. You can't let that happen, especially in higher gears. It's just not very pleasant to do that. So when you're shifting down, you're gonna want to give her the revs. So right here, second gear. As you can see, there wasn't a big jerk, but I'll show you. If I don't rev it down, it's just an awkward, weird jerk. So you want to give it kind of the revs. And I think this even goes for in higher gears too. I've been practicing it. I'm not the best of it yet, but just learning how to do that is how you downshift. Finally, you had fun with your dirt bike, you're gonna come stop. So, you're in second gear. I recommend if you're a beginner, just stay in second gear for the most of the time. But anyways, so you know how to downshift. So alright, how you're gonna want to stop is you're gonna want to pull in the clutch. And then I usually use the front brake because I'm going really slow. Now if you're going faster, of course you want to use the back brake, but if you're going really slow, it's fine to use the front brake. And then you're going to want to find neutral, so it's half step on this one. And then my tip is to make sure it's in neutral, just let it out really slow. If it starts moving, pull it back in and find neutral. And then you can hand it off to your buddy and say, thanks for letting me ride it, now I know my clutch. So, if you need to, rewatch the video. It never hurts. If I didn't cover anything, you can tell me in the comments, because then I will either answer it in the comments or I will make a whole new video for it. But that's basically the basics of running a clutch. And it's not that hard. I stalled it because I was trying to show you guys and I did it too slow, and then I also stalled it. That's just what happens when you put yourself on camera. I usually don't stall it. But that is the basics of using a clutch. You know how to start. Start's probably the scariest. You know how to shift up, you know how to shift down, and you know how to stop. Those are the basic things you need to know when using a clutch on a dirt bike. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.